when the details, the fine print is not out, how are you, saying this will happen, that will happen? On what basis? Because Rahul Gandhi thinks, so the ecosystem will amplify. Right? Sanju Verma, you've heard Kamru Samanji, Nikhil Jain. This is a compromise deal, says Rahul Gandhi.
Pranesh, I'll divide my answer very quickly into two parts. First and foremost, Rahul Gandhi saying that the Indian economy is dead is a whole lot of balderdash. The world's fourth largest economy, en route to becoming the world's third largest economy, the world's second largest producer of steel, cement and energy, the world's third largest producer of automobiles, the world's second largest smartphone market, the world's fourth largest forex reserves, the world's fifth largest stock market, the world's sixth largest gold reserves, and most importantly, India is the only country with which every other major country wants a deal right here, right now. India, Mauritius FTA, India, UAE FTA, India, New Zealand FTA, India, UK FTA, India, EU FTA covering 25% of global GDP and 24% of world population. And now, if India, EU FTA was the mother of all deals, this is the father of all deals. The India-US deal is what I'm talking about. The fact that tariffs have come down from anywhere between 25 and 50% to 18% is just one part of the story. The bigger story is this, that there are many areas where the reciprocal tariff will be zero. And how does this benefit us? I don't think anybody on this panel knows more than Moody's, the global rating giant. And what did Moody's say today? The global rating giant said, this is an excellent deal because it's a huge positive for India's labor-intensive sectors, be it textiles, leather goods, organic chemicals, plastics, home decor, gems, jewelry, footwear, so on and so forth. And the other important bit is, I say stock markets are not everything. But till 72 hours back, entire Darbari ecosystem was saying, oh, look at the budget. Stock markets have fallen. Today, at one point, the stock market, I'm talking of the Sensex, was up more than 4,000 points. It finally closed up 2,000 points, just shy of 84,000. And today, the rupee registered one of its biggest single-day gains in the last 3 years, moving up by 122 paise. So what will the India-US trade deal do? It will lead to higher FII flows, more FDI. It will increase our export competitiveness. It will empower our standing in the global value chain called as GVC. It will also lead to better trade numbers. It will lower our current account deficit. It will lead to higher capital inflows. It will give us greater leverage with our other trading partners. And don't forget, we have not ceded an inch on agriculture and dairy products. And what Piyush Goyal also said is that the India-EU trade deal was excellent. But where the India-US trade deals, scores hands down is the fact that now many of our agri products, tea, coffee, spices, tobacco, will get greater market access.
Even if Nikhil Jain or others on the panel or otherwise would want to make this about the fine print, the numbers, I have a question for them. Just look at what we have. We have a situation where the opposition led by Rahul Gandhi was saying that Trump has declared that Indian economy is dead, which is why I am justified in calling Indian economy dead. Rahul's logic, not mine. The same man has had to eat his pride, eat crow as they say. But now they are saying this is linked to Epstein files, etc., etc. Tushar, I'll come to you. Let me go to Professor Mondal. Professor Mondal, I am sure you're aware of the commentary before Trump's tweet. We have discussed that in the past. You would say, why is Modi silent? Why is he not responding? Look at the bluster that, the way in which Trump is ridiculing India, etc., etc. Look at this, sir. The art of the deal. 50% say 18% without any noise.
Just two questions to the government and the BJP spokesperson. Are you going to buy oil from Russia? Number one. Number two, are you going to buy oil from Iran? Just give these two questions on record, as you used to do. Everyone knows that these were the conditions given to Mr. Modi by Trump, that you have to buy oil from us, that is newly ceded colony of America in Venezuela. And Mr. Modi has clandestinely surrendered to this new imperial policy of Mr. Trump. Everyone knows. Mr. Trump has now acquired a colony, Venezuela, which is rich with oil reserves and is unable to sell the oil, and India is a market. India is the most thriving market, and now it will be completely dominated, especially the oil market, completely hegemonized by American imperial policy. And our Prime Minister, who बोला था झुकने नहीं देंगे, देश को बिचने नहीं देंगे, he has surrendered the pride of the nation to this American imperial policy.
Professor Mondal, you've asked two questions. Would you care to answer one, at least one? Are you aware that India was already buying oil from Venezuela?
From Russia, as used to do.
No.
And Russia, and
I get
Iran,
it. I'll get Sanju Verma to respond to that. You know, fair questions. Fair question that the government must clarify. But sir, do you know the oil import from Venezuela? This is not the first time that we would be buying oil. And should we not buy oil because, Trump has colonized Venezuela? Or should we buy because we will get a cheaper rate? What should dictate our choice? आप बता दीजिए.
I'm asking these questions to the government panelist or the BJP spokesman.
Sir, I am asking you. I know. I said there are fair questions. I will get Sanju Verma to respond to it. I am asking you. This is not a counter question. I just want to know that what drives this hate for Modi.
Well, is the question of hate. We rather on your television show, I told again and again that you do the nehle pe dehla. What America is doing with us, do that with American companies also. Please put a tariff on them. You could not do that.
Do we know?
And kaisa Atmanirbhar Bharat hai bhai? Samjhao mere ko. What kind of Atmanirbhar Bharat is this? When you could not control your market, American wreaked havoc on our market for the last 6 months, and you had to blink. Not just blink, you have to surrender.
Sir, one minute. Sir, you have to understand how economics work, how the markets work. Everything is interconnected. Panel pe bhi वैसा ही होता है. Hysteria by one panelist, it can make or break a show. So, sir, 1 minute. Let's get in Faizan Bhai. Faizan Bhai, do you agree with what I am trying to say? That the principal